Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time out for our press conference. With us we've got Mr. Akshay Tandon, the club owner, the co-owner and the president of the club, Mr. Sergio Lobera, the head coach of the club, and Mandar, our retained player from the past season.
And Ravi will translate for the coach. We'll throw the floor open to questions right away. Please introduce yourself before we ask the question. Can we start the first question with, okay?
Good afternoon everyone. I'd like to ask the coach what he thinks of Mr. Derek Pereira's involvement in the team and his continued input on the player draft system so far.
Creo que Derek es una pieza fundamental dentro de lo que es el club.
I think Derek is. Hello, can you guys hear me? I think Derek is a fundamental part of the club.
Creo que es una persona que nos puede ayudar muchísimo en el trabajo de la cantera y también en el primer equipo.
I think he's a person who can give us immense help in the development of the young players and also in the first team.
Creo que podemos trabajar juntos y hacer un buen trabajo. Pienso que ha sido un gran acierto por parte del club firmar a una persona como Derek.
I'm certain that together we can work very hard and for the success of the team. I think on the part of the club they've done a great bit of business in getting Derek on board.
Llevamos varios días de trabajo preparando el draft y hablando de las líneas que tenemos que seguir dentro del club.
We've been working together for a few days now, working towards getting the best players in the draft and also about how we want to work together in the club.
La verdad que con Derek hay un feeling, hay una comunicación perfecta y es una gran ayuda para nosotros dentro del staff técnico el poder tener a una persona con el prestigio y la trayectoria que tiene Derek.
And we've been working together and I think that there's a great feeling between us that we are a perfect match for one another. And also with the great personality and sentiment that he has in Indian football, I think it's a great assignment for the club.
Do we have another question? Yes.
Okay, my question could go to Mr. Tandon, the co-owner. Mr. Tandon, sir, your team, FC Goa, are on the verge of a cyclical structural rechange. You would say that they are rebuilding themselves in Goa, very passionate support. What's your expectation from the coach this season?
Can anyone hear me? Yeah. I think what we wanted to do was to establish a foundation this year. Bringing Derek on board, setting up our entire youth development structure. We now have a team in every age group. We also have a B team that's also going. And so we have created the roadmap for Indian footballers, Goan footballers to now have a sort of pathway into reaching the top level of Indian football. The expectation that we have from coach is that we play the kind of football in the stadium that gets the fans back inside and they're excited about attending the next game. It's obviously about winning, but more than that, it's also about playing good football and creating a foundation that allows us to have the next, say not just this season, but sort of like a roadmap into seeing what we're going to be playing like for the next 3 years, 5 years. Because I think starting this year itself, we're going to see glimpses of what our youth can do in our first team as well. So it's about building those bridges.
Shahid, please.
Yeah, the questions for coach and the owner. In going into the draft, it was important to try and get players, but are you happy with the ones that you managed to get, and were there a few that you missed out or perhaps that you really wanted?
Yeah, so I'll do a short answer and then I'll let the coach answer that as well. I think for the most part we are happy with how the draft has turned out. We got the allotment in terms of when we picked what player in favor of what we were hoping for. And the first few picks that we had were definitely things that we were excited about and had planned for. We had planned various, we planned for various scenarios, and this was one of the better scenarios that the way it turned out. The first priority obviously was to have a well-balanced squad. The second priority was to ensure that if there was an opportunity to pick a Goan player versus another player, like we would pick the Goan player as long as it matched our requirements. And I think we've done that. Like, I think we have now 9 Goans in the squad, which is I think the highest we've had. So that's definitely sort of worked. We did miss out on Adil and Romeo, who were part of our list, and they've been sort of with us. So yeah, I mean, it would have been nice, but we knew we weren't going to be able to sign everyone because that's the nature of the draft. Yeah.
Estoy muy contento porque hoy hemos obtenido el resultado de un trabajo de muchos días por parte de mucha gente del club.
I'm very content today because this is a result of a lot of work that we've been put in over the past few days.
Un draft es difícil, es complicado, no puedes tener todo lo que desearías.
A draft is a difficult process. You cannot always have the sort of players that you want.
Pero dentro de las posibilidades que podíamos elegir, estamos contentos con el equipo que hemos formado.
But within the possibilities that we had to choose from, I think we're very happy with the way we've picked up players.
Hay un equipo joven, un equipo con una media de edad que considero que es un equipo joven, pero que también con jugadores experimentados que están jugando en el equipo nacional.
I think we have a young squad, well-balanced squad, because we have players who are playing in the international, at the international level as well. We have 2 national level players.
Entiendo la idea desde el primer día que llegué al club y también el hecho de poder elegir tantos jugadores de GOA creo que es algo muy positivo para nosotros.
And ever since I got to the club, we have always tried to focus on the Goan element, and so we're more than happy with the amount of Goan players we've got in the team as well.
Si no me equivoco, quizá es la edición donde va a haber más jugadores de GOA en el equipo.
And if I haven't got it wrong, I'm pretty sure this is the time where you're going to see FC Goa with the most amount of Goans in the history of ISL.
Muy contento de la elección que hemos hecho ya en el draft y ahora falta seguir trabajando para que con los jugadores extranjeros que podamos firmar completar la plantilla más competitiva posible y conseguir los éxitos que todos deseamos, la gente del club, los aficionados y toda la gente de GOA.
Now, I think we're very happy with the squad that we've built up. Now it's just about focusing on the foreign signings and then start working towards the dream of making sure all our fans, all our supporters across the state, across the country are happy.
Akhil, do you have a question? Chad? Okay. Anyone has a question for Mandar? Mandar, would you like to share your quick thoughts before the coming up of the season?
Well, I'm happy with FC Goa, and because they have retained me as a local player. I'm looking forward to work with our new coach and help the team to win games and give my best.
Thank you. If we have no other questions, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you very much.